Hey y'all, it's Jeannie. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to meal prep. We are going to be making honey garlic and sesame chicken with a side of broccoli and cauliflower, along with a ground turkey, bean, corn, and rice burrito with a side salad. These meals are really easy to do, and I'm going to show you how to be a pro so you can save time, save money, and get the most out of your meal. So for the burrito bowl, you're going to need some ground turkey. I use 10% lean ground turkey because it has less fat. You can use the meat of your choice. You can use ground beef or Beyond Beef or Impossible meat. It's completely up to you. And these are the seasonings that you will need. So go ahead and screenshot. And since it's a burrito bowl, you're going to need some rice. I like to use jasmine rice, but you can use whichever rice you prefer. And I go ahead and I get some peppers and onions on a pan, get it sizzling on medium heat. I put my vegetables in first because I pre-cut my vegetables and I freeze them. So to make meal prepping easier, I recommend prepping your vegetables as well. So really take the time, maybe like once a month, to buy your vegetables, your peppers and your onions, and cut them up, put them in a Ziploc bag and freeze them. This way, when you have to cook, you can just take it out of the freezer. I like to put the pan on medium heat, put the ground turkey in there, mix a little bit of tomato paste and the seasonings that I had previously mentioned. I recommend cooking on low to medium heat so that way the ground meat will cook thoroughly and it gives you the opportunity to season. Also too, it will make your meat juicier, and I personally like it because it just enhances the flavor versus cooking at a high temperature and not allowing the flavor to marinate into the meat. So after cooking for a few minutes, go ahead and put the lid on the pan and let it cook for about 10 more minutes. I know the pan actually doesn't match the lid, but I couldn't find the matching lid for this pan, so I just used something similar in size. And so after I let it cook for a little bit, I want to say 10 minutes, I go ahead and I add some broth. You can add vegetable broth or whatever broth you prefer. This just makes the meat a little bit juicier and it allows it to just absorb the flavor well. So go ahead and get your containers and prepare them to lay out the ingredients. I have my white rice, I got my corn and my black beans. You can use canned corn and canned black beans, or you can actually purchase it and cook it yourself. It's really totally up to you. This is the convenience of meal prepping, is that it's completely customizable. So whatever works for you, go ahead and do that. So I lay out the rice, I lay out the corn and the beans, and then I put the ground turkey on top. And so this is what one side is going to look like. I like to have the meals accompanied with a side so that way it just enhances the flavor. This is what the process looks like. As you guys can see here, the side for this meal was a little mini side salad. It's really just romaine lettuce and Roma tomatoes. This really complements the corn and the black beans, especially when you eat it together. You can really customize your veggies to your liking. Just don't forget to season the black beans and the corn for a little bit of extra flavor. You can literally use a little bit of salt and pepper if you like. So this is the finished result of the burrito bowl. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, recipe number 1, okay? 2 recipes in this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. And let's move on to the honey garlic and sesame chicken with vegetable fried rice and a side of broccoli and cauliflower. Okay, y'all, we are eating good and healthy. So screenshot this clip so you can know what you're gonna need to get to get the chicken seasoned. So you're gonna go ahead and you're going to warm up some brewed soy sauce for less sodium and some white rice vinegar in a pan. I recommend letting it get sticky and thicken up before you put the chicken in there. Definitely wash your chicken and season it before you put it in the pan. Reason being that I say to let the sauce thicken up first is so your chicken sauce can be thick in texture and almost like a stickiness versus it kind of looking like this. I did make that mistake, so I just recommend taking like a little bit of like 5 minutes, you know, just to get it to that consistency, and then add the honey when the chicken is thoroughly cooked. And this is what my chicken looked like. To complement our chicken, we are going to be making vegetable fried rice. You're gonna need a day or two old rice. I had this yellow rice left over, which is equally as delicious as white rice, so this is what I used. And I like to add the brewed soy sauce to the rice just to give it that color and just to also give it that flavor as well. And like I said, I recommend using brewed soy sauce as opposed to regular soy sauce because it has less sodium. And so when this rice is cooking on medium heat, you want to mix in the soy sauce and then add the mixed vegetables. You can use steamed vegetables, canned vegetables, you can use fresh vegetables. It's completely up to you. So I like to go ahead and mix that in once I see that the soy sauce has been absorbed into the rice well, and then I move it over, and what I do is I like to add the egg on the side, let it cook, and then mix it in. You guys will see that in the next clip, but this makes it easier for the egg to actually thoroughly cook through, and it also gives room for it to kind of take form. I like my eggs a little bit fluffy, so as you guys can see here, I'm mixing everything in. Be sure to do this on a low heat. Once your veggies are steamed and your rice and your chicken is cooked, you're going to go ahead and you're going to lay everything out on the container. I like to put my grain at the bottom and my protein on the top. So that's what I'm doing right here. Go ahead and get a good serving in so that way you feel satisfied with your meal. And the good thing about these containers is that they're portion size friendly. So even if you're trying to bulk or cut, this is just going to be easier for you to track what you're eating, and also too it assures that you get the portion size that you need. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to lay out some broccoli and some cauliflower that's steamed. Y'all, this shit was so hot, I was like literally burning my hand. Also too, what I recommend doing is washing your utensils as you go, like washing your cooking spoon and your pan once it's finished being used, because it will make for easier cleanup time at the end and you can actually enjoy your food. So you guys, this is what it's gonna look like. And the broccoli and the cauliflower that I used was the great value bag, which you can actually steam. And I'm sure you're wondering, well, Jeannie, if you're making honey garlic and sesame chicken with fried rice and a side of cauliflower and broccoli, where is the sesame, okay? And listen, you guys, I did not forget about the sesame. You're gonna finish with your chicken by putting some sesame on that bitch, okay? And then you're also going to put some green onion on top. This is gonna give it that good flavor. Also, this is totally optional, but I personally like a little bit of taste to my broccoli and my cauliflower, so I had a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of pepper, just so that way it can complement the other vegetables in the rice as well. And this is me putting the green onions onto the chicken, and this just wraps everything up and just makes it absolutely delicious. Try these 2 meal prep recipes next time you want to save money, eat healthier, and live a better lifestyle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much, and I hope you learned something. And if you did, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. More cooking videos are on the way, so enjoy. Thank you.